All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. First things first, I hope you had a great 4th of July weekend, got to spend some time with friends, family. In this one, I wanted to focus in on a player that I feel like is getting a lot of buzz right now. And, objectively speaking, no contact, no pads. There's really only so much that we can gather from, a player like this at this stage of the offseason. But it kind of seems like no matter where you turn to, this dude continues to get praise thrown his way. It's Andrew Beck, tight end / fullback. Now, Ethan Greenberg of the New York Jets actually had some really positive comments about him, basically saying that he's in the mix in reference to like getting meaningful regular season snaps this upcoming season because of his NFL experience. And, Beck is someone who provides a skill set, a positive, a strength to the Jets tight end room that they currently don't really have, which is the ability to play fullback, right? When you look at Beck, he's not really this like receiving threat down the field. He's not this tight end like a Mason Taylor. He's not a Sam Laporta. He's not a Kittle, a Travis Kelce. Not saying he's completely useless as a tight end, obviously. He's played on a bunch of different teams. He's made plays here and there, but he's definitely not, snagging 50, 60, 70 catches a season, as the traditional tight end. But there's a lot of speculation right now that, hey, if he could provide that fullback position, or at least give you that flexibility, that extra wrinkle to the offense that maybe a Stone Smart can't provide or someone else can't really provide, Zach Kuntz, or take your pick, maybe it would be valuable to keep someone like this on the roster, especially with the commitment to the ground game, which is kind of the expectation coming into the season. And it goes without saying, but if you're committed to running the football, you're going to need blockers, right? And again, if Andrew Beck can come in and block at the tight end position, where he's been pretty effective, and block at the fullback position, where he's been pretty effective, two birds with one stone. Where again, maybe another tight end in this room, when it comes down to trimming down the roster, if Beck provides two separate things here, two separate strengths, that could be big time. And then we throw into it that Tanner Engstrand is the OC. He's calling plays. One of Engstrand's mentors / coaches that he's worked with is Jim Harbaugh. And Jim Harbaugh is like notorious for involving the fullback position, running, this West Coast style of system, never, of course, throwing new age stuff into the mix. It's not to say that he's running some archaic system and he's just getting whooped schematically every single Sunday. But you did see a commitment to a certain style of ball. No matter where Harbaugh is located, no matter what team he's coaching for, San Francisco 49ers, Michigan Wolverines, take your pick, LA Chargers this past season, there is, like, when you think of Jim Harbaugh football, they play a certain way. And the fullback position has been featured in a lot of different Jim Harbaugh offenses. So is Engstrand potentially taking a page out of the Jim Harbaugh book here with a potential addition like this? And quick little side note, Andrew Beck was the first Jets player that signed in the Darren Muji era, which I think is relevant to talk about. I think it was the first week of February. It was way back before free agency kicked off. But, maybe there is something there. Maybe the Jets do envision Beck as an actual functioning part of this offense, right? They have a plan for him. Not saying anything is guaranteed, not saying that he's, top 5 at his position or anything like that, but just it's interesting the amount of buzz that he's getting right now in the summer. I mean, we're talking June, July here, and there's a lot of people talking about a tight end / fullback who's not even expected to start at the tight end position. Now, Beck as a player, former Texas Longhorn, he's bounced around. He's played for a bunch of different teams, Denver Broncos, Green Bay Packers, Houston Texans most recently. But he has a good frame, 6'3", 255. He is strong. He is fast. His 40 time back coming out was a 4.63. And I would say he's known for his blocking. So if we think about a potential like rushing attack from this Jets offense, man, if you're a defensive coordinator, I mean, think about all the options that the Jets can do, despite Vegas win-loss projection, and who do we have a franchise quarterback, and all these different questions that the Jets have. Young team, young coaching staff. Just from a pure schematic standpoint, pure play calling standpoint, think about the variation, the amount of flexibility that this Jets team has when it comes to running the football. Let's go through it. So first things first, you have 3 capable running backs. Not even going to include Donovan Edwards. Not even going to include him, who was scooped up in the undrafted market, who was coached by Jim Harbaugh, of course, back at Michigan, but an effective player there. But you got Breece Hall in a contract season. You got Braylon Allen. You got Isaiah Davis. They all kind of give you something different. All 3 guys give you a little bit of a different skill set. All 3 guys can catch the football as well. Why is that relevant? Because, if you have a running back that is in the formation, in the play, when you're lining up pre-snap, and he doesn't go out, he doesn't run routes, defenses know that. Defensive coordinators know that, so you can kind of key in on the run, or it just narrows the amount of things that the offense could do, right? It's just a box that they can check. Hey, this guy's not going to run out for a route. So whether that's a line, whether that impacts a linebacker, a slot corner, a safety, whatever it is, it's just one less thing that they have to worry about. But with the Jets, put Braylon in. Oh, he could go out and catch passes. Isaiah Davis is in. Well, he could catch passes as well. Breece Hall, we know he could catch passes. Had some drops last season. He's got to work on it, but I think he should, right? It's an obvious area of improvement for Hall's game, but point is, he can run out for a screen. He can run out in the flat and make a play, catch the ball, and move upfield. So we have 3 dynamic running backs. Our quarterback, Justin Fields, is one of the best running quarterbacks in the league. We've talked a lot about it. I mean, if you're talking about, stopping the run, our quarterback moves very, very well. He can get upfield. He can elude defenders. He can just flat out truck guys over. He could extend plays to find guys down the field. He is mobile. He is athletic as hell. So you got the mobile quarterback, one of the best in football. You have a deep running back room. All 3 guys are young. All 3 guys are eager to make plays. The third factor is the offensive line. It's trending upwards. John Simpson coming off the best season of his career. Olu Fashanu. There's a lot of buzz surrounding Olu potentially taking a huge jump in year 2. Love Olu as a prospect. Armand Membu, top 10 pick, slotting in at right tackle here. AVT, if he could stay healthy at right guard. We know he's one of the better guards in football, definitely above average. Competition at center, Joe Tippmann, Josh Myers, but the best guy's going to win. So you kind of feel confident in that decision. And then the fourth piece here is the coaching staff committing to the running game. Now, will that change? We heard last season, the Jets we're going to run the ball. We really want to run the ball. We drafted 2 running backs with Breece Hall on the roster. And what do? We finish as one of the worst rushing attacks in football because they don't even try it. It's like they try it early on, it doesn't work, and then it's just all Aaron Rodgers short passes, disaster. Hopefully, even if it's not going well early on, they stick to the run throughout the course of the game. It forces defenders to tackle. It eats the clock. It rests your defense. It takes pressure off of the quarterback, assuming that running backs are, gaining positive yards. I don't like the idea of dumping the game plan after half of a quarter. And I felt like a lot of the times last season, the Jets went into panic mode on offense. We got to score points. Then you factor in the defense, allowing more points. It just did not look like the same defense that we saw the previous couple of seasons. It definitely took a huge step back. So there's, in turn, more pressure now on the offense. So to kind of wrap things up here, the Jets have the coaching staff committed. We have the offensive line ascending and moving in the right direction. We have a stable of young backs who are really, really exciting. We have the quarterback who can move, extend plays in the passing game. And then in the running game, you can, the sky's the limit. What do you want to do? RPOs, read option, quarterback draw, tush push, standard quarterback sneak. You could even do speed outs with Justin Fields. God, there's so many things that you can do. Here's another kind of hidden wrinkle if you want to throw it in there. Look at the Lions offense under Ben Johnson. Why is it, relevant to talk about the Lions offense? Aaron Glenn, Tanner Engstrom. They run a lot of trick plays, a lot of reverses, things like that. Could Malachi Corley, could Arian Smith be one of these guys where you can, just fly on a reverse? Really kind of shake things up that way. So you're kind of getting creative with running the football. There is a lot of things that the Jets can do. And now you throw in the fullback position where past couple seasons we don't really feel like we have that guy. if the Jets coaching staff feels great about Andrew Beck here being the starting fullback and potentially playing some tight end as well, being an effective blocker in both areas of the offense, I mean, that's a win-win. So, of course, right, no contact. Maybe pads come on and he takes a humongous step backwards. Who knows how it's going to play out. But the projection right now is looking pretty positive for Andrew Beck and the Jets rushing attack. So, anyway, enjoy your Sunday. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, go Jets.